Good morning, students. Welcome again to the class of English Literature. Uh, as you can see on your screen, we are going to start again Kanthapura, a very famous novel written by Indian novelist Raja Rao, who has not written so many novels. His literary output is meager. The writer Raja Rao wants to attain perfection, so he writes slowly and revises his works frequently. He has written only three novels, besides a number of short stories and essays and sketches. His novels, number one is Kanthapura, which was written in 1938, and as you know that we are studying it for last few days. The second one is The Serpent and the Rope. This novel is somewhat autographical in nature, and the third and the last one written by Raja Rao is The Cat and the Shakespeare. Now we are in this novel Kanthapura. It was written in 1938 and it was written in France, thousands of miles away from India. Still, it gives a most graphic, vivid, and realistic picture of the Gandhian freedom struggle in 1930s and its effect on the people of India. We already know that the time of action or the time of incident in this novel is 1930, and the place of action is no doubt Kanthapura. It is a typical Indian village on the slopes of the Western Ghats. As you know, Western Ghats are in South India. Murthy is the main and central figure of this action or this novel. He is a young man educated in the city. He is a trustworthy Gandhi man. The Gandhian civil disobedience movement comes to this remote, aloof village when Murthy comes from the city with the message of Mahatma. And then he spreads all the ideas of the Mahatma Gandhi to his village people, and he forms a group of volunteers, and the message of Mahatma is also given to all the village. Till now, we have studied its 13 chapters in all. Now in this video we are going to study the next chapter, chapter number 14th, and chapter number 12 we saw that Murthy is arrested and then he released from there, and how the people of Kanthapura welcome him. They try to give him a grand welcome because he was their hero, their Gandhi man. Now in this chapter, chapter number 14th, which we are going to start today, and the heading of this chapter is The heading of the chapter number 14th is Dandi March. You all know what is Dandi March. In this Dandi March, Mahatma Gandhi went to the Dandi beach, and there he breaks the law of salt, and he himself made some salt from the seawater, and thus he begins civil disobedience movement. So please look at your screen. It was Murthy who told the people of Kanthapura that soon the call for action would come from the Karwad Congress Committee, and they will have to begin their Don't Touch the Government campaign. For the Mahatma was already on a pilgrimage. Pilgrimage means Tirth Yatra to Dandi beach with a small group of followers. He will prepare salt there and then break the salt law. They will fast and pray and fast till the call for action comes. Day after day, messengers came from Karwad, and Murthy kept them informed of the course of events. The Mahatma was moving. At every village, he was given a hero's welcome, and more people were following him. 170 Patels had resigned their jobs. Murthy asked the people of Kanthapura to swear that they will speak the truth. Second, to spin their 100 yards of yarn every day. Yards means gaj. Yarn means dhaga. Not to practice untouchability, but to have absolute faith in the oneness of all. And the fourth is to have love in their hearts for all and hatred for none. In this way, they should prepare themselves for action, for their fight, for their don't touch the government campaign. Then the news came that Mahatma had reached Dandi, had prepared a handful of salt and carried it home. Thereafter, people prepared cart loads of salt and carried it away. The result was that the government was compelled to take action. Compelled का मतलब बाध्य हो गई एक्शन लेने के लिए गवर्नमेंट. गांधी was arrested, and along with him thousands of others were sent to jail. The news created great excitement and people were eager for action. Murthy often talked to them and prepared them to face police lathis and repression. Repression means daman, in a disciplined, non-violent manner. They will have to wait till the call for action comes from Karwad. Maybe he would be arrested. Then they should follow the man who becomes their leader. And after his arrest, and the next one after him, and so on. In this way, in Kanthapura, as also in every other town and village of India, preparations were made for the great non-violent fight that lay ahead before India could be free. The entire atmosphere in this tense the entire atmosphere is tense with excitement. Such is the narrative art of Rajarao that we see with our mind's eye all that happens and partake in the emotions of the people. The entire drama of the freedom struggle is reenacted and the emotional involvement of reader is secured. So this was a very small chapter of this novel. Now in the next video we are going to study chapter number 15th, and which has its heading Picketing at Borana Todi Grove, where we will study that how a picketing takes place Borana's Todi Grove and what happens there. It will be studied in the next chapter. So for today's videos for today's video, uh, this is all. Now in the next video we will meet with chapter number 15th. Till then, goodbye, thank you.